Greetings, I am Lies and I use she, her.
And I am Scandal and I use they, them.
And
let's play a game together.
Alright, so the wind is not only whispering the whispering of the wind, but it is literally whispering. Alright, it is day 4, my friends.
Somebody has got some serious fingers just going over the glass going...
The storm. It's here.
Yeah,
It has been
there.
the gentle rain beforehand, but now it is the actual, fury of the storm. Oh, no.
They had global warming too. No.
They might have. Or it's just seasonal and appropriate.
I know. It's
And your professor is a tuna. A whole tuna.
A whole
Alright,
tuna now.
do we want to go outside in the storm? Can we? The storm? Thunder? Lightning? Can I block them out? Oh. Go away! Look at it just sort of sheeting down the glass. No. It doesn't work this time.
Well, I mean, close the blinds, maybe?
Ooh, curtains.
Can we actually... Is there...
No, the curtains. That would be so great. Alright, paraffin lamp. I can't write like this.
Okay, so not that.
So, try the locked drawer. We'll drown in this storm.
Don't worry,
is
somebody's
anything in
going to
your
call
bag?
you and it will fix you.
Arthur will never talk to me again. Let's try the violin. Oh, I have to leave Vienna.
Alright, try the cabinet door / pocket watch sketch. Try it all.
Pocket watch. The storm. It's here.
Honey, I'm
It's
so
on top of me. Like the weight of your
relationship and the whole
obligations.
destruction of everything.
I know it. Sketches. I hope the cabin will survive the storm. Well, the cracking and splintering and snapping earlier did not bode well for it.
I mean, honestly, you should be dead.
Worn letters. I won't be able to finish. Letters. I can't write like this. Unfinished composition. Or drown in the storm. What else?
But keep going down.
Tonal. Oh, they'll talk to me again.
Alright, honey, now you're repeating
I
yourself.
have to leave Vienna.
Elements of
The
change.
storm. Let's try the phone.
Try the phone.
I know it.
Try the phone.
Telephone. I hope the cabin will survive the storm. No.
My composition. I will
So
be able
here
to
to
finish.
No.
I can't write.
Myself. Cannot think clearly.
I've noticed.
I cannot let my fears control me. Maybe I can block them out. Poor thing. She seems extremely nervous. I have to try.
Oh.
But maybe I won't be able to hear the music anymore. Try to block out the voices of fear and angst. Better let them stay. You know what? You do not need to be sad or hurting to make art.
So this is actually a conversation that myself and my good friend Liza over here has actually had with a couple of other people even recently, of going like, it is really miserable to be an artist. And people go, well, doesn't that just add to your art? Wow, it's amazing. All these artists who are deeply depressed and look at all this good stuff they made. And you're like, they would have made more. Many of them have actually freaking ended their own lives because of how unhappy they were.
And they didn't make the art because they were unhappy. They made it in spite of it.
Yes.
And often to deal with the unhappiness, it was a way that something they could barely push through.
Well, and that was the thing, even with Frida Kahlo, I have enjoyed people talking about her, but what makes me personally uncomfortable in discussions with Frida Kahlo is that people glorify how much she put her own pain in her art, and look how much the suffering that she was experiencing, and it made this powerful, bold, and she was always looking at you with this gaze in her art, and I'm like, that sounds like misery, sort of tourism, or just misery worship.
And what I'm saying is that every artist out there, when interviewed as well as when investigated, did more art and did better when they weren't hurting. A lot of them just happened to have pain.
Yes.
So yes, you do not need the fear and the angst to be able to create.
Yes.
Stop it.
The voices become louder.
Stop it.
Oh, that's not what it is. One by one, the voices fall silent.
Stop it. I can do this.
As the voices fade, she has a sudden realization. Her heart beats steadily.
Music's.
She feels the air filling her lungs, the oxygen in her blood,
Yes.
and warmth in her fingertips. An inconstant ephemeral rhythm. I can write.
Yes. Yes, that's good.
we click on other things again?
I
And
think
go back
so.
around?
Back to the composition? Let's see.
The composition is developing well. There are already several great passages,
Woohoo!
but still a lot to write.
Alright, can we play now?
Will you allow me to just play?
Despite its battered appearance, it still has the most beautiful tone. Nope. Now back to ourselves. You've done this before?
Nope,
Okay.
I have to click around at other things.
Alright, elements of change.
Try again.
Try again.
Simultaneous rhythms are already part of my composition.
Okay.
I think the melody is already part of my composition. Oh, maybe we have to go through more of the letters.
We do.
I know.
Unfinished composition.
One of Arthur's old compositions.
There we go.
Nope.
Letters.
The harmony of the salon is now part of my composition. Pile of letters addressed to Arthur. Should I read them? Yes. So we've already read a painter. We need to do admiration.
Professor Caban, I hope you may recall the stimulating discussion we had recently in the salon.
I love it.
My name is Greta Lauenstick, and I am a frequent visitor there.
Even though that was not the voice I used for her. Some mistake me for a critic. I'm not.
I think this is a different person.
No, Greta. We did talk about Greta before. Remember that was the person that came in going, I love you? This was the locked away letter?
Oh, is it?
Yes, this is Greta.
As I say, I'm afraid he's got like 7
That
different
was the
girls,
locked
that's
away
all.
letter going, this was the sketches, and then we found the sketches. Yeah,
Okay.
this is Greta. I'm not, but I would describe myself rather as an intermediary. I unite creative minds, promote the exchange of ideas.
And the exchange of other things occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this culturally exhilarating time.
Read on.
Like many, I'm a great admirer of your early work. I have been following your initiatives regarding modern music, and the young student who performed for us today is a most promising talent. I hoped you would continue our discussions, at your convenience, of course. Yours in anticipation, Greta Loniczak, perhaps.
Or
I apologize, I do not speak probably the
Loniczak.
potential, Czech, maybe?
Yeah.
Read congratulations, because we haven't read that one yet.
Congratulations.
My dear Professor Caban, I would like to congratulate you. I had the honor to listen to a minor concert by your student Wilma in the salon recently. Many in the audience seemed bewildered at first, whom, excuse my expression, you'd have in tow. Read on. There have been so many child prodigies, but this was different. As this young composer's music played, I couldn't quite believe my ears, but soon the strength of her music became clear to all. At the same time, enlightenment, as did mine. Read on.
Okay.
My heartiest congratulations. You must be very proud. You have transformed this rough diamond into a brilliant gem.
Oh.
What I'm getting out of this is that I got work that I made of this person. Congratulations for me.
What also, you get is I have no idea what her talent was before you, but clearly you have made her good.
Hmm?
She's good because of you.
I will be eager to hear her next composition. Until then, be so kind as to send my best regards to your young artist, your friend Gustav. Gustav. So don't
right.
read any more of the letters because we have nothing else to read. Maybe I'll read more later, so we've already read those.
But we have already read it.
So, worn letter, I think
Just
we've
the
read
worn letter.
a love letter for someone called Greta. Yep.
Yes.
Pocket watch, an old pocket watch, all those sketches that we've seen.
Same sketches.
Facets from the sketch are in my composition.
But
So
you
looking
can
for
see
any
them again
kind
now.
of inspiration.
It's a fascinating sketch where you can see, as she describes it, the same subject from 2 angles at once.
Mm-hmm.
Or 3 even.
Yes.
Alright, anything in your bag? I don't need anything from my bag now.
Head.
No.
You have to remember you have to wait for it to cycle out
Yeah.
of the text.
Still want the lock.
So can't do anything about the drawers. The composition, the pen doesn't matter, myself doesn't
Let's
matter.
try going outside again.
Try again.
I love the sound of rain on the windows.
The soft tapping of raindrops against the glass has a magical kind of symmetry to it. A tender melody feels very near.
That's good.
I would honestly love to hear these full pieces.
Oh God,
I am
yes.
deeply intrigued.
Each one of them is sounding really cool, honestly.
Oh,
every bit of
she
them.
grinning?
She
Do you
is, she's
hit,
getting
do you
it.
hit the outside again?
No, I didn't. It just resolved.
I'm just saying, would you like to hit the outside again?
Let's
now?
try. I think it's already in our composition.
Hello?
I
No
got nothing.
responses. Myself?
Myself. Where are the melodies hiding?
Try the lamp again?
Try the lamp. Oh.
Oh.
It is in the crackling of the fire.
The flames flare up from time to time, struggling for air, a flickering, flaring rhythm for the composition.
Yes, that's good. Oh, yeah. Sort of snare drum beat.
Uh-huh.
That was the last sheet of music paper.
Oh shit.
There's still something left to write. The finale. There has to be some space for a few notes. No. Where will I get something to write on? Write on the back of one of these fuckers.
Do it.
The back of Arthur's composition is clean.
Yes.
Yes. I need the paper. He said everything was here for you.
Yep, so just use it.
I'm sorry, Arthur. Yes.
Just looking at her music lifts her mood.
This is my best work so far.
Melodies flow through her mind, while the rain falls on the cabin.
I love it. Look at her face. Now, a dedication.
For my brother. Fuck Arthur. I think, though, honestly, like, the more that you diss Arthur and you don't have anything to do with him, you'll lose everything. But I'm also kind of like, screw that.
The thing is I want her to work for herself, but I also feel like she may fail. On the other hand, she may find a new sponsor.
She might.
One who's better.
Yes, and one who's not going to jerk her around, and also maybe one she doesn't have to get involved with.
Yes.
Because sometimes I feel like some people go, I expect, like, oh, okay, we're getting involved now. Like, it's not like a thing you set out to do, but it just sort of happened.
If I'm your agent, we're eventually going to be in a relationship.
Yes, actually. And in fact, that's actually one of the big reasons. So some history with my family. My aunt, who is an opera singer, was so good at what she was doing, she actually had plans to go to Italy.
Oh.
But because of the person that wanted to work with her suggesting that, well, I will help you if you sleep with me, she didn't do it.
Oh, yeah. It's that one. It's like...
and I'm like, that is a real story based on all of my understanding. That is, she's like, I was going to go to Italy, and the person that I was going to work with was like, well, you know, I'll only help you, though, if you sleep with me.
Yep.
And I was like, holy shit. Like, I've never asked really any more particulars about my aunt, and never really discussed in great detail, and I kind of feel like I should.
But there we are.
There we are, yeah.
It does happen, for sure. For my brother, Otto. Without whom my music would not exist. Stay forever safe. I believe your music is more about you, dear. Stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
Stay forever safe. I want you, if you are my character, and this can be the truth, to have your music come from you and be about you. Clearly you create on your own terms, and you are inspired and have your own process. It belongs to you.
Yes. Though I suppose probably if there are multiple endings to this game, or at least this part of the story, you might have something like her tragedy would basically be pursuing a relationship that she doesn't really know still anything about and remains basically in the dark. Because he's like, you know, we shouldn't be doing this, we shouldn't be involved. And you're like, oh my god.
So, this is... Do you need a name? Oh, the Lion's Song. Oh, look at her smile. That's
baby.
really cute. All right, what happens when we go back?
Oh,
look at that.
Vienna, Great Hall of the Muscovarian.
Ooh.
The auditorium is packed. The compositions by Schoenberg, Mahler, and the others have already been played.
Oh.
The mood is tense, expectant.
I wonder if he demanded to hear it first. It seems as if the whole city of Vienna is here. But now is not the time to be nervous. I spent all of my last days in the cabin learning how to play it by heart because I have no sheet.
Yeah, she had like 3 days left.
The Lion's Song. The sounds and melodies free themselves from the instruments. Whirl in a flaming dance above the audience. Expand with wide, distant perspectives. It's pretty. I love the chandeliers.
It's really pretty. I love these silhouettes. They're fantastic.
From pictures of familiar faces and places. Oh, they form pictures, sorry.
Yeah.
The silhouettes are really neat and diverse. Then burning with a desire to break free. Cleaved into facets, clean and sharp-edged. yet changing from moment to moment.
I really do like the silhouettes are very much like less is more, and I love that.
It is.
Because it's just about music.
Now peaceful, like a warm voice from far away.
He never called back again.
He didn't. Look at her go.
I'm kind of like, I wonder what happens if you picked up the phone. Now I feel guilty. Like, I was kind of like, I think you're supposed to be focusing, but like, I was like, what happens if you pick up?
She played in everything, even his phone call. I don't know. I'm curious that we were allowed to skip it. And when the last note has been played, it seems like everything fits. Everything in its proper place. Just so.
I love that it also allows itself to be sort of conflicted, going, yeah, she's going to have mixed feelings about, you know, her partner and, everything else. As the curtain falls, Wilma leaves the stage.
And it does. It includes sort of, based on, you know, her positioning as the staging of things, the complexity of things, her curiosity about things, her personal struggle with things, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
The hurt, the confusion, the excitement, the things she loves, even about the things that were challenging her. And I really feel like the transformations were really lovely, going, this thing is driving me nuts because of my own self-doubt and overwhelm. It is basically a fork, an irritant. But if I can focus and pull in what I love about rain, what I love about, you know, the sound of metal on metal, what I love about, you know, the old cabin making noises, things like that.
It ceases also to be something dangerous, but it's something that's also inspiring. Now, while I appreciate that, there is some element of being like, there is something, though, to be said about working in a space that works for you, so...
Like I said, her process is very strong.
Vicky? All right.
Based on how much she worked with all of those elements. And going, I know that I need to quiet these things. And incorporating them is where I get my inspiration.
And disappears behind countless musicians.
Wow. Oh, the end. Look
Oh,
at that.
so that's going to be the end of hers. So I guess we could just move on to the next section.
The intention was to play all four, so we're just going to, in the next episode of the Lion Song. Oh, we had a little trailer?
Oh, we do?
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this trailer.
Oh, here we go, guys.
I love pixel
trailer,
art,
Trailer,
though.
trailer.
Visit the Viennese art scene.
Ooh.
I've always loved trailers. Ooh, look at that. What if we get to see the artists that did the sketches? Because they're all supposed to be tied together in some way. As a young artist with a unique gift,
I see people differently.
The Lion Song, Episode 2.
Anthology. Yeah.
Because this one is, apparently they were all released separately as four different, like, chapters, basically, of one thing.
And we have all four of them.
And we got the
bundle.
bundle.
And we're immediately in here.
Oh, and it just starts
We just started.
the next one. Look at that. Oh,
no,
ICO
no.
partners? Wait.
Are these the people who made
Is this
it?
like a medium screen?
Oh, this
It might be. It might be. Like, this is like credits or something?
Oh, I think these are credits. Diana Median, just click on it.
I'm gonna do it.
Sound effects and music by
Oh,
Diana
yes.
Median.
Okay, here we go. This is the credits.
Hey, additional game design and writing.
Victoria Mayer.
Natasha Peter,
Art. The pixel art is so good,
It's
though.
really good. Marcel Janxer,
Quality
assurance,
assurance. Looking
yes.
for those typos.
Lee Sheldon, writing and story consulting.
Nice.
Martin Phillip, administration and organization and support.
Very important.
Yes, excellent. Stefan something or other, development, I didn't see the name. Reinalter.
I knew it would come back.
Stefan Sirp,
Sirp.
creative direction and writing.
Okay.
Gregor Eigner.
This is cool.
These
I love this.
These people, you have lovely names. Executive production.
Okay, here we go.
Tobias Siekerts,
Sierschwitz,
maybe?
I think.
Something like that. Technical direction.
But I don't know. We could be butchering.
Johan Ivan Ertel.
Ertel.
Distribution and production consultant.
Nice. What's
Consultation. ICO partners. Marketing and PR.
this? Okay.
And then they have all the different names of all these
Hold on.
places that they worked with.
X2 episode, yeah, and then this one.
Quantic Lab, additional quality assurance. Okay, so this is the other guys. So thank you very
Keyboard
much to all these
Studios.
guys. Oh my god.
Localization.
Bear Industries,
Trailers
and
and videos.
Mipumi Games, additional support, Chris Sukup, Molecule Engine.
Molecule Engine, yeah.
Toma 4 team.
Ooh, look at this.
Russian localization.
Nice.
Versteht.
Hold on, we'll go back to it.
With friendly support of the creative market by the Verstoffschneiger Wein.
Nice.
That's amazing. So you can exit in either
Look
direction.
at this rug.
Isn't that pretty?
Look at this. This room is beautiful.
right.
Kudos to the artist.
Exit the episode and we can start the
Out
other one.
we go, and we will start the next one. Okay.
I'm so excited, so excited.
Look at her.
98.
Oh.
Also revealed Wilma's name to Leos. Oh, 90. Oh, this is how many people did this.
This is comparisons because this one's live. So this is a little bit like, so we were first introduced to this convention when we did Oxenfree. And what it does, it gives you statistics of how other people played the game in comparison to you.
Oh.
Didn't talk to Nicole or Leos either.
About Nicole to Leos.
Oh, about Nicole to Leos.
Okay, also decided to go to sleep. Said they wanted to be successful as well. Also tried to block Wilma's voices. So we were amongst 8% of people who didn't talk to Nicole about Nicole to Leos. We were also among 18% that also decided to go to sleep, and 22% that say want to be. What's the difference, I wonder?
So 70% also tried to block Wilma's voices. So yeah, and then and so this one we were very, very common with. But these ones we did much less popular choices, and I find that interesting.
That is very interesting.
And I tried very hard to play her as a character, as a person who had a clear and unified motivation.
By deciding again, you change choices in the past and discover new connections and achievements. Your game progress will be unaffected.
Okay, so you can
make
content
different
mine,
decisions.
but it doesn't hurt anything.
Fascinating.
Oh, and you can do it right from these spots. It has quick loads. It saves scams for you, as it were.
Maybe.
See?
Are you sure that's what happens? I'm afraid if you click on it, we'll get stuck.
It's
So,
okay.
because I
I'm
want to
not
move on
gonna
to
do
the
it.
new one.
But I'm pretty sure it just takes you to that choice.
But we can go check. Oh, decisions. Aha! So you can
see?
just go to different decisions.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go to episode 2, Anthology, and my friend is going to play the lead.
I am.
We're going to do this. Oh, goodness, I'm excited about this.
Here we are.
And we won't know who's talking, but we'll do our best.
Vienna Empress Station, Elizabeth train station. I think I need this.
I think you have to click. Look at the freckles. I love her freckles. Now, Frida, you'll be good when I'm gone. You'll pine for me every moment. That's cute, though. Like, just...
Oh, yes, Paul.
Yes.
Every moment.
They seem adorable. Why don't I believe you?
Why don't I believe you'll be true to me when you're gone?
Never. Well, we had some fun times, haven't we?
Watch this Jersey going, woo.
I know, the
spice.
station master or whatever just being like, oh god.
Yes, we have.
All aboard for Vienna Central. Next stop, Vienna Central. And next stop, Vienna Central. Last stop? Who knows?
Go.
Get out of here. Shoo.
Before I actually start to miss you.
We couldn't have that, could we? That was kind of cute. And
Oh, there is
ridiculous.
rain, and it is amazing.
We have a storm outside, and it's amazing. It kicked up with this game just as we were finishing the last episode. There's like thunder. I can smell the rain.
Oh, yeah.
It's wonderful. And may I join you?
Of course. Da. Plenty of room.
I love the silhouettes in the back. Again,
So good.
I have loved pixel art forever and ever. I really have. And this is just very charming.
Oh. Vienna, an inner city street.
Oh, Kitty. Kitty.
Oh, come on, Grandad.
Cat in the window. It's very
Kitty?
important, cat.
Cat indeed in the window. You promised you'd introduce me.
Yes, I know. Have you changed your mind?
How far is it?
Yes, we will not doubt yet.
How far is it?
This is it, right here.
Oh, can I look at the cat, please?
I want to look at the kitty.
Huh. I think I have to let it just glint.
Okay, but like,
The
he looked
others?
like he made a little whistle face when he did that, like, huh,
Ooh.
that kind of thing, yeah.
Will they be there?
You know what I think of these people.
I know. I appreciate you doing this, believe me. Cat disappear.
Bye, kitty.
Kitty,
I
no.
love that there's a cat in this game. Ooh, look at this.
Oh.
My somewhat distinguished guests and various other hangers-on. Oh god, the condescension is huge. May I have your attention, please? I give you... You're wearing like Basically like a Socrates row. It's great.
Uh-huh.
The two markets.
Markets?
Markets. That's
Maybe?
their name, I imagine.
Ooh.
Look at the diversity of these characters.
I love it.
So much fun. Also, look at the art on the wall. You had to make art within your art, out of your art, for the game art.
I'm also like, I
layers.
think these are Klimps.
I believe they are.
These two in specific, they look really familiar. I'm trying to remember where I pasted them, but I think this one in particular, I think is
Klimt. Well, the circles and
Klimt.
the little like shapes in it give it away real hard.
I'm sure somebody who's like, oh, I'm an art person, I could tell you exactly all these different portraits, but anyway.
But they made them. Also the one over there too.
Well, we have to go over there further.
The mountain climber and the artist. Formidable. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, young Franz is an artist. I found on the wrong side of the Danube. Oh, right, the Danube, the river. Okay, I got it. I don't know if that's actually really written much. Where I myself also live. To be precise, I found one of his paintings. You see, the young artist is like a lion, strong, and ferocious, and sexy, and always on the hunt for better painting. Oh.
I hope to find a suitable model at this gathering.
What is that?
I bet you it's a, how do I perceive you? Like your relationships.
Could be. Interesting.
Wow.
What is it you told me, Franz? You are able to look into a person's soul? Yes.
Oh, he's a womanizer. That's what that is.
She's into him, maybe, or
these two women want him. Maybe
they are, and he's a total womanizer. No good soul would not be so presumptuous.
No one can see into another soul except God. Each of us is made up of layers of personality.
I honestly like the personality one. It's up to you. Build this person.
I don't know much about him, so I'm actually trying to figure out. That's a really fast leap.
So if you're going for, I want to do this thing, I want you to come and support me and endorse me. I suggest a little bit of nervousness along with the excitement, and also that you want to impress these people.
Sure.
Are we going to be defensive or going to be comfortable?
Each of us is made up of layers of personality. I must dig deep into those layers before my portraits come to life.
Franz here threw out one of his pictures. It almost hit me because he threw it right out the window. And on some level, it did. You're all very familiar with the painting in question.
This one.
I betcha.
Because it's also the only one that looks torn right now.
Yeah, it looks a little damaged. Yes, look at that. There it hangs. Woman with violin. The stories are tied together. I bet it's her.
I do too.
I bet it's her, and it's the two sides of her.
Yeah.
You know, the one that's the professional side and the vulnerable self, you know? If you have the energy, let us welcome this promising young painter into our society. Yeah.
That also, though, makes me really curious because... Oh, you're going to paint next, Franz? I need to know. Yes, who?
Okay, so what are you curious about?
So what I'm actually curious about is he's only interested in the women.
I'm
actually I'm like, there was
because
nothing
he
about
needs a model, and that means you need a girl model, because you don't look at men.
How calm? I kind of want to know because I'm really deeply entertained. So during the Renaissance and in earlier periods, especially if you're going to talk about European painting, they really did have largely male models, which is why you'll have to forgive the expression, but they literally had ice scoop boobs, like ice cream scoop boobs.
Yep.
Because they would pep on just boobies onto basically what was considered to be male bodies, right? Because that was all that was allowed.
They would feminize the male models.
Yes,
with their imaginations.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was considered to be very improper to actually have like female models, especially without basically a male companion there to watch you, because otherwise you'd be inappropriate, right?
And
I also crack up about that because, of course, many of the painters and creative types were actually fairly either gay or bisexual or some mixture of.
Sometimes they would also be just like, you're my muse, though I need to marry you and paint you 9 million times.
Except that he is actually back here. Do you see that there's another person? So he's not just picking up on them, but it seems to be the people who have the most going on, perhaps?
It could be, or it could be something specific that we're going to learn more about as it goes on. Like
so
the people that have basically the strongest resonance to him. But if he's looking for a model, I imagine classically the painting, like one of your French girls, he's looking for a woman.
Yeah, so not one of the gentlemen, one of the ladies, maybe. I think it's like...
I won't tell you. Oh.
I can't tell...
Would you like to ask for a gentleman, or a lady, or be mysterious? Honestly, painting a gent would be fascinating, but I wonder if it would be taboo.
That's actually my kind of curiosity going forward. For the time period, would that be considered to be strange? But also in the game, I wanted to know how much this was accurate. Like, we asked that about the other game, too.
Mm-hmm. It
or
also
the other
depends on
part of this game.
the nature of the modeling. You could paint a proud, capable man, but can you paint him nude? It's very, very different.
Right. Well, and the thing is you could paint women naked now.
Uh-huh.
Let's try one of the gentlemen.
Ah. yes, how witty. Oh, they assumed it sounds like they assumed it was a joke, though. I don't know.
Oh,
look at this.
fascinating.
You think so?
Oh, do we click around now?
We do. Look at that. Middle-aged. Okay, we gotta read these.
Well-rounded gentleman.
Maybe right. Little party banter. We got
Gramophone. Oh,
Clint.
show the sag.
A gramophone.
Did you just see that?
Yes.
He's playing some uninspired song. Franz won't care.
So maybe walk a little bit further. She is
that is
devastated. She's destroyed. Grandfather's a mountain climber.
I think that's what he's saying. He's the green.
I don't even know.
Oh, no, I guess.
I think it's just party banter.
Okay.
All right, let's go wander about a bit.
Oh, no. These people in this very... Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm like, there's no one here.
Join conversation.
Two such charming ladies. Because there's something about this guy, and it looks like these two women want him or are involved with him.
And
that's my guess, because...
Both of them in different ways. Go to the balcony a little bit.
So we could talk to the middle-aged gentleman.
Oh.
This is a conversation we can join in. Various paintings. Let's click that.
Oh, various paintings. This is fascinating.
So many famous paintings.
Yes.
And mine right next to them.
Yep.
But you know what? Mine can be right next to them all they want because they're actually out of time.
Oh dear, this is so interesting.
This is actually really interesting. So we hope that you will join us for the second episode of The Lion Song.
It's the second chapter.
Yeah, the second but they are called episodes.
It's
so that's
true,
why
they
I
are.
didn't... Yeah.
YouTube episodes.
Ah!
Game episodes.
Game episodes.
You will never know the difference.
Ha! You will have to guess. But the second part, how about that?
Sure,
For the Lion Song game as a whole. The Lion Song connection, I guess.
Yeah, please.
Thank you very
The
much.
anthology, that's it.
The Lion Song anthology.
Yes, do it.
Compilation. But yeah, thank you so much everybody for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos. If you are having a good time with us, we really do appreciate getting your feedback, and we would love to hear your thoughts.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. If you would like to support us, please feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon and our Twitch. We have some links in the description down below. And I am Ed Scandal.
And I'm so excited about this pixel art.
It's so pretty.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!